Dida everyone, and a big welcome to all the Year 10 students and parents from Numurkah Secondary College. We're here to run through a really exciting new option for Semester 2, the 2026 Applied Learning Program. So let's get right into it, shall we? First up, let me ask you something. Do you ever find yourself sitting in a classroom thinking, yeah, but when am I actually going to use this? Do you feel like you learn best when you're up and doing things, not just reading from a textbook? If you're nodding along right now, then you are in exactly the right place. So here's what we're going to cover. We'll start with how this is a different kind of classroom. Then we'll get into what applied learning actually is. We'll show you what your semester will look like, how you find your place in it all, and probably the most important bit, where it can take you in the future.
All right, let's kick off with the big idea behind all of this. We really believe there's more than one way to learn, and we wanted to create a space that feels less like a traditional classroom and a lot more like a modern, real-world workplace.
You can really see the difference here. On one side, you've got the standard teacher at the front model. But on the other, that's applied learning. It's student-managed, it's project-based, it's learning by doing. And the key takeaway here is that this isn't just about trying something new. It's about building those exact skills that employers are desperate for right now. So what is this thing, really? What do we mean when we say applied learning? Let's break it down. In a nutshell, the ALP is a whole new way to tackle your Year 10 studies for Semester 2. Instead of hopping between different subjects, you'll work on big, hands-on projects where all those subjects come together. It's all about teamwork, practical skills, and solving problems that, don't have a neat answer at the back of the book. Now, this is a really, really important point for everyone. This is not a lighter option or a shortcut. You are still covering all the required Year 10 Victorian curriculum. All the English, maths, science, and humanities content is in there. We're just delivering it in a way that's way more connected to the real world. And because you're driving your own learning, you're going to build an incredible set of life skills. We're talking about genuine time management, finding the motivation to hit your own deadlines, working properly in a team, and having the self-discipline to see a huge project through from start to finish. Honestly, these are the skills that'll make you stand out whatever you end up doing later in life. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty. What does a week actually look like in the ALP? How's the semester structured? Well, your timetable gets a major shakeup. As you can see, a massive chunk of your week, 20 periods, is dedicated to your ALP project work. That time is yours to manage. But you still get to do your chosen elective for 4 periods, and you still got your 1 period of focus, so you're not missing out on that stuff. The semester itself is split into 2 key parts. The first 5 weeks are what we're calling the skill builder. That's where you learn the ropes. Then, for the last 11 weeks, you launch into the major event, which is a massive project with real community impact. So that first project is a brilliant way to ease into it. Your team's mission is to design and run some awesome lunchtime activities for the junior students here at school. It's a short, sharp 5-week project designed to get those core skills, planning, communication, teamwork, up to scratch before you tackle the big one. And this is a proper process. You're not just guessing. You'll actually start by researching what the younger students want. From there, you'll design it, plan it, promote it around the school, actually run the activities, and then at the end, you'll evaluate how you went. You're the project managers right from day one. Right, so once you've got those skills down, you move on to the major project for the semester, planning and running a huge community car boot sale. And this isn't just any event. It's got a real purpose. It's all built around raising awareness for youth mental health. So what you're doing is going to make a real difference. And this shows the professional level you'll be operating at. You'll be using real project management tools, like this Gantt chart here, to map out every single task over those 11 weeks. You'll be scheduling everything from locking in a budget to creating social media posts, exactly like a professional event manager would. Now, one of the best things about the ALP is choice. This isn't about us just telling you what to do. It's about you finding your fit, finding what you're good at, and finding what you're passionate about inside this huge project. So, the bottom line is you get to choose your team. Are you a creative type who loves art or making TikToks? The marketing team is perfect for you. Are you a numbers person who loves a good spreadsheet? The finance team needs you. Are you a natural leader, super organized? Event logistics is your spot. It's a chance to really play to your strengths. Okay, this is the big one. Where does all of this lead? How does a semester in the ALP actually get you ready for Year 11, Year 12, and whatever comes after that? Let's be really upfront about this. This quote from the planning document says it all.
The ALP was specifically designed to be the absolute best preparation for students who are thinking about taking the VCE vocational major, or VCE VM pathway in their senior years. It gives you an incredible head start. So, if you're leaning towards the VCE VM, this program is honestly a no-brainer. The hands-on, project-based learning is a perfect match for what you'll do in VCVM. But let's be super clear. What if you change your mind and decide to do the traditional VCE? The skills you build here, independent learning, problem solving, managing your own time, are absolute gold for any VCE subject. It sets you up for success no matter which path you take.
And look, this isn't just a vague idea. There are direct links. This table shows you exactly how a task you do in a Year 10 ALP directly builds a specific skill you need for the Year 11 VCE VM curriculum. For example, when you create that project timeline, you're learning how to use systems to plan actions. When you pitch your event idea to a teacher, you're practicing how to deliver structured spoken texts. It's a direct practical pathway.
And just think about the sheer amount of experience you're getting. Over just one semester, you will clock up more than 240 hours of real, hands-on project management experience. That is an incredible thing to have in your back pocket before you even start Year 11.
So, there you have it. We've shown you a different way to do school, a way that's more practical, more creative, and more connected to the world you're about to step into. So the only real question left is, with all these new skills in your toolkit, what kind of future are you going to build?
The Applied Learning Program is a powerful, practical, and exciting way to learn. If this sounds like it might be for you, or if you've got more questions, please go and have a chat with the senior school leader or the assistant principal for engagement and well-being. They'd love to talk to you about it. Thanks for your time.